guys, we're here at BC Laser today, and I have Dr. Shaw with me, who's the medical director at BC Laser, and we have two people here, Marla and Jasmine. They're both getting different treatments done today. So we're talking about fat, stubborn fat, you know, fat reduction treatments. If you don't want to get liposuction, what do we do? So, you know that fat, when you exercise, you're toning up, and when you eat well, you're going to lose weight. What about those areas where the fat will not go? So just like your stomach or different areas, you know that when you tone up and when everything is done, you still have stubborn fat. So that's what we're talking about today.
Absolutely.
So what areas, tell us what fat looks like.
Yes, I'll show you guys. This is 5 pounds of fat. Can you see it? 5 pounds of fat looks like this. Ooh. Wow.
That is a lot of fat.
Yes. And so we have two technologies that help remove stubborn fat. Trusculpt, which is using heat to destroy fat cells, and Coolsculpting to destroy stubborn fat, and that's using using a low temperature to remove fat. And so the question everyone asks is, well, what's the difference and why the two different technologies? Well, both of them remove fat, stubborn fat, and for a lot of people, both are quite useful. However, what we do is we use heat here to get rid of fat as well as tighten skin, especially in certain specific areas and for certain shapes of patients. And so sometimes they have had Coolsculpting to remove fat, and then they do Trusculpting to heat up the fat and destroy that and tighten it up, and or vice versa. It really depends on the individual person, which we customize the treatment plan for. And we found that having both these technologies in the office is becoming supremely useful for patients to lose those stubborn areas of fat. Now, which areas can we treat? We can treat virtually all areas, abdomen, we can treat the back, we can treat the back flanks, the back bra fat, we can treat the thighs, we can treat the arms, and we can treat the chin fat here. So, and we treat the above knee areas, and in the back of the thigh and in between the thighs. So
you can pretty much treat fat anywhere.
Yes, we can more or less treat it anywhere these days, and providing we plan it well, we're getting results which are as good as liposuction these days. And it's a totally non-surgical way of getting rid of fat where you don't have to have the surgical downtime.
So why wouldn't I just get liposuction? What's the reasons I wouldn't get liposuction? Why would I pick one of these technologies?
Well, liposuction, you need, it's a surgical procedure. There are side effects to that, and there is downtime associated with an additional surgical cost for that. So if people want the no downtime treatment, which takes a little bit extra time, it's well worth considering these technologies.
So I understand, you know, when you gain weight and you lose weight, you have a set number of fat cells.
Yes.
And they increase and decrease in size.
Yes.
But what are we doing here with these technologies?
Well, we're destroying fat cells with cold or heat. We're basically...
So we're reducing the number of fat cells?
Yes.
By how much?
Well, generally speaking, with Trusculpt and Coolsculpt, we're reducing them by 20% each treatment.
Wow.
So literally, if you show me the fat here again, we literally are peeling a layer of fat. We're literally peeling potatoes, and we're taking the fat off it so it thins out over time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, so we have two different people here today. Jasmine, who's getting, say hi Jasmine.
Hi guys.
She's lying down. She's got, what do you have that's causing you trouble spots?
I just have some kind of loose, I guess not so tight skin. I do work out a lot. I'm in quite good shape, but just some problem areas that I can't get rid of.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're hoping that this will
Tighten
do
it
the
up.
trick and
Yeah.
tighten it up, and we'll see the results. I gather the results are in about 6 to 12 weeks, and we reassess it around 6 weeks.
Yes, what we'd like to do is we'll do treatment number 1 at 0 weeks, and at 6 weeks we do the second treatment, and we don't really assess until the 12th week.
Yeah.
And we do that for both Coolsculpting and Trusculpting.
Yeah, so very similar but different
Yes.
modalities. And we also have Marla. She started this morning, first timer, and she's already had 1 applicator done. How was that, Marla?
Oh, it was great. When it first goes on, it's really tight and cool. You kind of feel a little bit of pain, but not too bad. And then it just kind of goes numb, and then you just kind of sit back and you just wait for the treatment to go through. It's been great so far.
Just watch movies and
Yeah, I was just on my phone.
and-
I was just on my phone.
Yeah?
And no, it's been fine. Yeah, it's
Great.
been good.
So, Dr. Shaw, why would people come to BC Laser?
Well, experience really. We were one of the first clinics to get the Coolsculpting, and we are the first clinic to get Trusculpting, and we've literally got close to 18 years of experience with fat removal technologies.
Yes, I understand. We used to have Ultra Shape and all kinds of other Bella Shape, all kinds of technologies,
Yes,
right?
and
So
we've always advanced as the technology has moved along. And
we also have a master class
attending.
person. Yeah, Coolsculpting Masters. That's Marta right there. And I gather Marla's about to have her applicator removed, so we'll maybe catch a bit of that in a couple of seconds. And how can they contact us? How can people find out more?
Call us or text us on 604-580-2464. Contact us by Facebook or Instagram or bclaser.ca. And make sure to like us on Facebook or Instagram. We'd really appreciate that.
And I gather on Facebook, if you watch this live video, there's 3 buttons to the side, and if you pop them down, you can get future notifications of when we're on. We're on every Thursday at 12:30 with a different treatment every time. This is a first for us, having 2 treatments in one go. So that's a little bit unusual, but every Thursday it's like coffee with Dr. Shaw, but he doesn't have his coffee today. He's doing some fasting thing, so he's got no coffee with him today, but every Thursday at 12:30. What you can also do is we'll be putting some of our videos up on YouTube, and you can subscribe to our channel. It's all one word, BC Laser and Skincare, and just subscribe to it, and you'll get notifications of whenever we have something on live. So I think Marta's about ready to take off an applicator, and I think how far away along are we?
4 more minutes.
4 more minutes. So the difference in the time of treatments, can you explain that?
Absolutely. The amazingly with Trusculpting, which is amazing, once you pick an area, the treatment time is only 15 minutes. So it takes 15-20 minutes to place the applicators, but it only takes 15 minutes, which is just mind-blowing, really. With Coolsculpting, you can see you have to apply each applicator on its own, so one applicator takes about 40 minutes, but that doesn't
35 to
35
to 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And each area is treated individually.
Yes.
Whereas with Trusculpt, it's 4 or 5 applicators
Yes.
in one go
Yes.
for a 15-minute treatment, and it really is customized. So we can never really say that one is better than the other. It really is dependent on the individual, and you are an individual, so I would expect that, right?
Yes.
So we're just seeing now. Marta is just taking off a Coolsculpting applicator. Marta is our master class Cool Sculptor here, and she's doing a massage. And what does the massage do, Dr. Shaw?
Well, once the fat has been iced up, what it does is it's frozen into like a butter stick, and then literally the massage breaks it down, and the more aggressively you do it, the better it is, and then the blood flow can go to that area and take the destroyed fat cells.
And I sometimes hear people talking about Z wave and this wave and that wave and doing the massage in a different way. Are there any studies to say that's better or not better, or why the manual massage?
Well, we looked at the Z-Wave and we found no difference, and we found the manual massage really makes a superb difference. And the study, the latest one, has not shown a specific difference, and it still shows that the manual massage is the best way, and we want to stick to that.
Okay, that sounds really good. So Jazz, I was also hearing about people asking always about cost, and it's always a big issue. So what are some of the things that we do at BC Laser to help with the cost? I mean, I obviously know that, you know, it's way less than liposuction ever will be.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like Dr. Shaw said, liposuction has its own side effects. I mean, with Trusculpt, you do the treatment and you're done in 15 minutes, no downtime involved. And treatment, again, it depends on the area. And come in for a consultation, we can definitely go over the cost and go over that with you. There's treatment options such as Medicard.
Yeah. So that's financing that we have as
Financing.
well, right? So any questions? We'll take questions if you have them right now, and otherwise we're gonna take off in a couple minutes here. You're seeing the manual massage. So
It looks like the Trusculpt has 4 objects on her tummy where the Coolsculpt had 1.
that's right, that's right. So Jasmine here, for her particular condition, she's got 4 applicators, right? How many applicators could you put on her, Jazz?
We can do up to 6.
Okay, so 6 applicators, whereas with the Coolsculpt, we can only do 1 at a time. It covers a different area, plus you're sucking in fat, from what I gathered, whereas this one is right directly on the surface, right? It's not sucking up anything. So when you're sucking up an area, to have 2 or more applicators put on there, it's really difficult to do, because it's sucking up the fat, right? Is that right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah, you said it correctly, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Get something right. And so you can see now that Jasmine has completed her treatment, and you can see that it's just a little bit red. How did it feel, Jasmine?
That was so easy.
Yeah?
So easy.
Yeah?
Didn't even feel like anything. It was like a nice warm blanket.
Warm massage?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's amazing.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah.
And that's how easy it is. 15 minutes and she was done. So keep in touch with us through Facebook or Instagram or through YouTube or at our website. And keep watching. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye.
Bye.